so welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my June favorites, products that I have been loving for the entire month of June. I have some beauty and I also have some random things as well, which I'm very excited for. And favorites videos are actually my favorite videos to film. So yeah, we have some good products here. I have a new drugstore brand that I've been loving, lots of drugstore stuff, a really amazing high-end product, some brushes, some fitness. We got a little bit of everything today. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get started because I don't want to keep you guys here too long, but I hope you are doing well. Don't forget to grab a snack and let's go ahead and get started and start talking about some favorites. So the first favorite is actually a random favorite, and it's actually a treatment that I got done this past June, which I am so happy about, and I cannot wait to continue on with the treatments. But for the very first time, I got laser hair removal. So I actually went to Laser Away in New York, and I will leave their locations down below. I went to the Upper East Side location, which made me feel like I was in Gossip Girl. You guys know I love Gossip Girl. So yeah, everything from the treatment to the people to the facility to everything was amazing. I honestly have been debating laser for a very long time, but I'm such a baby when it comes to pain that I was just finally like, you know what? Let me just take the bullet. Let me just do it. So they actually reached out to me, and they do not pay me or anything. This video is not sponsored, but they do give me complimentary treatments, which I think is so sweet of them. So I really do appreciate that. So I just got my underarms and my Brazilian done, and I'm very pleased with the results. I'm actually thinking about paying myself to get my legs done because I'm very happy with the outcome so far, and it's only been one treatment. I can only imagine when I go back, because you can go every 6 weeks. I'm actually going to go back at the end of July to get another treatment, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. I'm going to be vlogging, and I'll share with you guys a little bit more insight in the facility and things behind the scenes of that. So that is coming soon. But just to really touch base on it really quick, it is painful, at least for me, but it's not that bad. It's not like unbearably painful, like you're crying and you're screaming. Like, it's not that at all. It kind of feels like a bee sting. But I definitely recommend, of course, doing your research. Make sure that before you get any treatment done that you do shave, because it does make the process a lot better. So with my underarms, my favorite thing about it so far is the fact that I don't have to shave every single day now. So my underarms grow so fast. Like, the hair in there is very dark. It's literally black, and if I don't shave after like one day, like before I got laser, it would grow back like instantly. I would shave the night before, I would wake up, there would be hair there. But now I can honestly go 2, even 3 days without shaving under there, and like, it's fine. Like, the hair is like little stubs, like it's nothing crazy, it's not long. And same thing goes with my Brazilian area. So I typically would shave that maybe 1 to 2 times a week, sometimes 3, it really depends. But now I just shave once a week and I'm good to go for the whole week. And I feel like I don't have razor burn, I don't have irritation even after shaving now. So I would definitely recommend laser. If I can see those results after just one time, I can imagine after going like 5 or 6 times. So I'm very pleased with it. If you guys are in New York or you're in the area, definitely check it out. Again, all the details will be down below. I know that it can be kind of scary to think about getting laser hair removal and all that, but it's really not bad, and I think it is worth it, especially not having to worry about having to shave constantly. So yeah, that is my first favorite of the month, and honestly I wish I would have gotten it done sooner, but I'm happy that I did do it. Now let's get into the beauty. I guess, should I do beauty first and then we'll jump into like the more other random things? Okay, yeah, because laser, it's kind of like beauty in a sense. Okay, so let's talk about some makeup brushes that I have been loving. So I have been loving these eye brushes from Shop Miss A. I will leave the exact name of them down below because I don't remember the name at the top of my head, but these eye brushes are amazing. They are so soft and fluffy, and they just blend your eyeshadow seamlessly. I love the fact that you have a variety in here. So you have a ton of crease brushes. Some of them are bigger than others, so like depending on the look that you're doing, they're perfect. You have under eye brushes. You have an eyebrow brush, which is the only brush that I've been using to fill in my brows, and I have been loving it. So yeah, these brushes are pretty much all that you really need to create a really neutral look or a more dramatic look. They're great. They're so fluffy. They don't shed. I've already washed these a couple of times, and I'm just very pleased with the quality of them. So definitely check them out. Shop Miss A is such a great website. I love them because everything is $1 on there. So I guess the only con to that is the fact that you do have to wait for shipping. It does take, I believe, like a week and a half to 2 weeks depending on your location, but it is so worth it because everything is already so affordable. You can literally get a full face and makeup brushes for like 50 bucks or around that area, which is insane. So check them out. Links will be below. Okay, now let's talk about a foundation brush that I've been loving. So this one is from Believe Beauty. It doesn't have a name, it's just their foundation brush. This is a new brand at Dollar General. This makeup brush is amazing. If you like full coverage and you want your makeup to just look really smooth and creamy on the skin, you will absolutely love this. I used it today and I've been loving it with a new foundation that I've been using from Maybelline, and I'm obsessed with how this makes my face makeup look. It is so smooth, so flawless. The coverage is there. wear. It doesn't absorb any of my foundation, and it's just such a great brush for such an affordable price. I believe this is like $5, which is insane. It's just a foundation brush. It's really boring, but it's so good and you need it in your life. So go get it. Speaking of Shop Miss A, let's talk about their lashes because I fell in love with them this past month and I can't believe it took me this long to try them out, but I'm so happy with them. So I love their 3D faux mink line. It is so beautiful. If you like a more dramatic lash for like a smoky eye or a special event, you will love these. So I'm actually wearing a pair today. I'm wearing the style Yoni, I believe, or Yoni. It's Y-O-N-I, and these are beautiful. They're very wispy. They're really black and they're super easy to apply. These are $1, you guys. Like it's insane. So love that style. And then I also really like the style Jean. Jean is really pretty with winged liner and like a really dark, like vampy smoky eye. These are gorgeous. And then the style Elidia is really, really pretty too. They're a little bit spiky. So if you're doing maybe like a halo smoky eye or something really glittery and pretty with no winged liner, I think these are beautiful. So really great quality lashes. I think also if for my makeup artists out there, you will love their lashes for your clients because they have so many different styles and shapes for different eyes, and they're so affordable. So you can literally buy like 20 packs of them and be good to go. So this month I discovered a new makeup brand, which I'm very happy with because it is available at Target. It's exclusive to Target, I'm pretty sure, and it's affordable, obvi. So I have Makeup Obsession. So this is a sister brand to Makeup Revolution, and I've tried a couple of their products this past month. I did like a dedicated video on like testing new drugstore makeup, but these two products stood out to me the most. So I have here their eyeshadow palette. This is a collab with Belle Jorden. She is absolutely beautiful, and this palette is everything that you need in an eyeshadow palette and more. If you love warm, delicious red tones, orange tone shadows, you will love this palette. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I feel like this is kind of giving me a little bit of like modern Renaissance vibes. Like it's not an exact dupe, but like the colors are very, very similar. These are buttery, they're smooth, they're creamy, they're pigmented, like everything that you want in an eyeshadow. You can create a more bold look, you can create something a little bit more neutral like what I'm wearing today. And this is not the only palette that they have. They actually do have a ton of other eyeshadows as well. So check them out because I've really been enjoying this brand. The eyeshadows are just so smooth and buttery. The mattes especially are amazing. So I love that palette. And I also wanted to mention this Isn't It Peachy blush palette from Makeup Obsession. I'm wearing this on my cheeks today. And if you guys know me, you know that I love my peachy tone blushes, and this right here, this trio is amazing. I don't really use this color right here called Glimmer, but honestly it could be really pretty if you mix it as well. It kind of has like a little bit of a sheen to it, but this palette is just so buttery and smooth. You can just see that really pretty like peach on the cheeks. It's gorgeous and it's very long wearing. And I will be doing a video on my favorite drugstore blushes and bronzers as well, so stay tuned because I know I talk about blushes a lot, but these peachy tones, like these brands are coming out with these peachy tones and I just can't help myself. I wanted to give a little shout out to this CATRICE Shape in a Box contouring palette. It's just a cute little simple palette. I've been loving this shade right here for contouring, just giving my cheeks a little bit of a chisel. Nothing crazy. I'll usually just take like a super small little domed brush, like this one right here is from BH Cosmetics. It's from their Marble collection. I'll just dip in here ever so lightly, tap off the excess, and then I'll just kind of like just give myself a little chisel, and it's like the perfect color because it's not too ashy, it's not too dark, it's not too muddy, it's really nice. And I feel like this could be universal for a lot of different skin tones because it does get really, really dark. So even if you are tanner than me, you could definitely make this work. If you are lighter than me, you can also make this work. Just dip in ever so lightly and then just tap off the excess and you'll be good to go. I also really like the banana shade. I'll show you guys what I do. Sometimes I'll take like my sponge and I'll take the banana color and I'll kind of just like clean up right under the cheek, and you can just see it kind of just carves the area out a little bit. The banana color is nice because it's like really natural. It's very smooth on the face, so it's just nice. I love this palette. I think it's great for traveling. I've never used this color right here, but I feel like if you are more fair, you could definitely work with it because it is super light, but I love it. So a full face of CATRICE is coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. I have a new favorite highlighter. And I know you're probably like, okay, you always talk about new highlighters, Jazz. Like, what else is new? This highlighter from Stila. I don't know why I never purchased this before, but I'm blown away. So this is the Heaven's Hue highlighter. This one's in the shade Brilliance. The reason I love this so much is not so much because of the color. Well, the color is gorgeous, but I have a million highlighters in my collection that already look like this. The reason I love it is because of the formula. I do not have any highlighter in my collection, drugstore or high-end, that is like this formula. This is like unlike anything that I've ever tried. When I first watched this, I was like, oh, is this a cream product? Because when you touch your finger in here, it feels like a cream, but then when you apply it, it's a powder. It's the weirdest thing. Like, it's a powdered highlight, but there's no powder, there's no like excess fallout. Like, it's just, you can dip your brush in here. Like, you guys know I'm heavy-handed. You can dip your brush in here as hard as you want, as much as you want, and there's not gonna be any powder flyaway residue, but you're gonna get that really beautiful wet looking glow. You can just see that. Like, what? I mean, obviously this is expensive, but this is a case where you're definitely getting what you pay for. Like, the quality of this is unlike anything that I have in my entire collection. I think if you have texture, but you really like an intense glow, you will love this highlighter because need I say more? This just speaks for itself. If you touch it, if you go into Ulta or Sephora and you touch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, just the way that it feels, it just feels like velvet and like just smooth and velvety butter deliciousness on your cheeks. There's so many highlights that I do love, but they are very powdery when you apply it. You can just see the powder kind of flying all over the place, which typically doesn't really bother me because I usually will just spray my brush with some sort of setting spray to kind of make it stick better, or I'll spray my face just so that it doesn't look so powdery on the face. But with this, you don't have to do that. You're gonna get that really pretty effect. You can just see it's so just like, it's like literally like velvet smooth. That's the best way for me to describe it. It's like the least powdery powder highlight that I have in my entire collection, so I love it. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about these CoverGirl Exhibitionist Liquid Glitter Shadows. I believe that's what they're called. They might have a more specific name and I will leave it down below, but wow, these are amazing. I'm wearing one of these today. I'm wearing number 2 on my lids. These are so pretty. Some of them are a little bit more glittery than others, but they're really pretty nonetheless. They give your eyes just like this really gorgeous glow. And the shade that I have on, again, number 2, is really pretty because it's glittery. It kind of reminds me of the Stila Magnificent Metals liquid shadows, and I believe the shade that this one reminds me of the most is Kitten Karma. I feel like it's like an exact dupe for it. It's so gorgeous. You already know how I feel about liquid glitter shadows. They're great because they're convenient, they're easy, they're quick, and they're not messy. I'm not a big fan of glitter. I mean, I think it's really pretty and I will use it once in a while for specific looks, but in general, if I ever want to add some glitter to a look, I'm most likely going to use something like this because it's just more convenient and there's no fallout. It's absolutely stunning. So I found that with this and with all of liquid glitter shadows, the best way to apply them is not really to swipe, but rather to pack the color on. If you ever find yourself having to go over your liquid glitter shadow like over and over again, and you're kind of seeing gaps on your lids, it's because you're swiping. So if you pack it on, it's going to stick better, it's going to look better, and you're going to get that full effect of the glitter, which is like, of course, what we want. Okay, let's talk about gloss because I need to touch up this gloss. Actually, I've had this makeup on for quite some time today, so let's touch it up. So here I have the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade lip glosses. I love these so much. These have actually been going in and out of my purse. Every time I go out, I will pop one of these in there because they are just one of the best formulas that I've tried in a while. Fenty Gloss is still my all-time favorite high-end gloss, but this one might be second favorite or third favorite next to Bite Beauty because they actually are very long wearing, and I like this formula because it's like unlike anything that I really have, meaning it gives you a glossy finish, but it also gives you like the most sheer beautiful wash of color to the lips that I feel like it looks so stunning if you're doing like a really simple no makeup look and then you plop one of these on, and I'm telling you, you're gonna look so pretty. When I first got these, I was like, oh, that's gonna be really dark, but they're actually not as dark as what they seem like in the tube. When you apply it, again, you're gonna get that really glossy effect, but it's gonna be like the most lightest wash of color. Your lips just look plump. They look like glass. It's so pretty. And the smell to me is very sweet, but it's like different. Like, it doesn't smell like a MAC lipstick or something like that. Like, it definitely has like a very like vanilla-y scent, but it smells like not artificial, kind of like homemade chocolate chip cookies, which I am all about. So these are great. I think those are all of the makeup favorites that I have. I really didn't have that many favorites. So let's move into some randomness. So I have here the e.l.f. Makeup Removing Exfoliating Cleansing Cloths. I have been loving these for taking off my makeup before going to the gym. I don't really like to take my full skincare and like makeup remover and everything to the gym if I'm ever like on the go, on the road, and I gotta go to the gym real quick. I will just keep these in my gym bag, wipe off my makeup, and I'm good to go. So they're so nice because they really do take everything off, like really dark liquid lipsticks, lip liners, mascara, just everything. You just have to literally wipe your face and you're done. So They're very, very quick and easy. And I really like the exfoliating aspect of that because it really is good for more stubborn areas on your face. Like for instance, your lips, if you have like a liquid lipstick, or like your brows that tend to be a little bit stubborn when you're taking off your makeup. I use just the other side of it, which isn't the exfoliating side, for the rest of my face because I feel like it's really gentle and it just cleanses everything away. So they're good to have, I think, if you're traveling, if you're on the go, you just need to take off your makeup really quick and you're trying to be lazy like me. Those are great. Speaking of the gym, let's talk about this resistance band. Is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure. I'm not an expert with anything that it comes to the gym, but I love this band. So this is from Suzie B Fitness, and I will leave the link to where you can get this down below. This will make your leg day 10 times more intense. Like I'm telling you, it will take it to the next level. And she has different bands. So like for beginners, if you want like medium resistance or more like intense of a burn. But when I purchased this is the only one that she had available. She had like just launched this a few months ago, but now she has a lot more variety to choose from. So definitely check them out because if you don't use a band like this in your workout, you are missing out. So get this and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I wanted to mention this, even though I've honestly been using this for months, but it's been in my gym bag downstairs. I always forget to bring it up, but I really, really love this. I think I got this in January or February. Whenever it was that she first launched it, I got it and it's been great. It's really great quality. It is a little bit more pricey than like bands that you can get like on Amazon or something, but it doesn't roll up and it's really, really nice, thick material. So it's good. I like it a lot. Okay, next up I have this. I don't know exactly what this is called. I think it's called a, somebody told me what it was in the comments, I forget. What I did was I typed into Amazon, squat rack cushion, and this came up. So I think that's what it's called, but this is amazing if you're doing squats, if you're doing hip thrusts, anything like that. You just plop it on and it's just a lot more comfortable. I go to Planet Fitness and I have to ask for one every time I go, and it's kind of like, I don't like doing that all the time. I'm very, very socially awkward, you guys. 1 and 2, the one that they have is all ripped up and gross and sweaty, so I decided to just get my own, and I was like, why not? Why did I not do this like before? Because it's only 10 bucks. I got it on Amazon and it's great. So I talked about this on my vlog channel, but I got the black one, but they sent me the pink one, which I'm not mad about. It's really cute and it's nice. I'm sure a lot of you guys who go to the gym a lot already have one of these, but if you don't, I highly recommend. It's really, really nice and it's convenient. I've only been using this for a couple days because I just got it recently, but it changed my life already. Like, it's really a game changer, so I love it. By the way, I know some of you guys want me to do a workout routine and I just don't really honestly feel comfortable doing that because like I don't think that I do anything life-changing. If anything, honestly, go into Whitney Simmons, her Instagram. I follow a lot of her workouts because she is amazing. Her workouts are super easy to follow. They're not easy to do, but like when you watch her videos, you're like, okay, I can actually do that. They're very realistic. Definitely just check out Instagram though for workouts and YouTube because you can find anything on there. I don't consider myself that great to actually go and like do a fitness routine. Like, I'm not an expert. And last but not least, I wanted to mention a pair of sneakers. These are the sneakers that I've been loving for the gym and I love them so much because they literally feel like a cloud. So these are Adidas, the Memory Foam. I don't know exactly what they're called, but I'm just reading what it says on the inside, but these literally feel like they have like pillows inside of them. Like they're so comfortable with working out, with walking, just anything. And I would honestly get another pair of these just to wear casually, like with jeans, because you can wear them like to the gym or just like in your everyday life. So I actually got these at Famous Footwear and I love getting a lot of my shoes from there because they have a lot of good deals there and you can always find coupons and stuff. And if you're a member there, they'll send you like emails with coupons. So I love Famous Footwear. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to mention the shoes do run very small. I think that's the case with most Adidas. I'm typically a size 8.5, 9, and I have a size, hold on, let me get them again. What size? I'm a size 7.5 in these, which I'm never a size 7.5, but in these they do run very small. So I went down about a size and a half with these. So I recommend trying them on before like ordering them or anything, just to be on the safe side, but they are a great workout shoe for running, for lifting, doing all that. So check them out. All right guys, so that officially completes this favorites video. I feel like I didn't have that many things, but the things that I do have, like I said earlier, they are the bomb diggity. So I hope you guys get to try them out. Leave me your favorites down below in the comments, whether it's random, beauty, whatever it is, let me know because I always love your recommendations. So that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful 4th of July. I'm not going to be posting a video on 4th of July just because I don't like to post on holidays. So I will see you guys on Friday for a new video. Thank you guys so much for everything. I love you all and I'll see you soon. Bye! Between concrete walls, there's a place for us where we could go, where we could be alone.